Okay. Next, go through your accountants and lawyers. They are all well connected. They might. This is why you want big four, big lawyers, because they can help you sell and buy stuff. A good accountant can put your details on their internal computer system. This is another benefit of big firms. Plan early. It takes about a year at least to sell. Sell your business, take it public or franchise it. Wrong answer. What is it worth? Now, this is where 5 years from now, you stop calling me. I don't talk to you. No more weekly reports. Yeah, you stop doing daily reports. Okay. You think that you know all this shit. Okay. Some of you will. What's your business worth? Okay. Wrong answer. What the owner thinks he should get, or what it takes for him to retire. Blah, blah. That's the wrong answer. The right answer is going to be what the current market is willing to pay, down to including nothing. Contrary to what you think. I told you about people that paid me money to take the businesses off. Then I resold it to them, and then that happens. That happens. And but instead, you'll still buy your lifestyle and just stay there, sitting there for the rest of your life, and the business is worth nothing. So don't delude yourself. And but if you decide just to have a lifestyle deal, fine. Don't beat yourself up. Don't do any more pod fucks. Just fine. It's a lifestyle business. Pays you a few $100,000, whatever it pays you. But the truth of the matter is that's no different than your dad who worked 45 years for the phone fucking company. You've never looked at it that way, but it's the truth. It's the truth. What is your business worth? More specific, it's 3 to 10 times current annual post-tax profit, depending on an industry. Blah blah. I can buy business all day long between 3 and 6 times EBITDA, depending on the industry. 3 to 6. Now, in certain areas like pharma and stuff like that, which are high multiples, and this nursing thing, Greg's. I mean, there's certain industries that are anomalies to that. But certainly in bricks and mortar shit. I mean, you can. Now, the IT, and there's exceptions. But for the most part, timing, you operate in a cycle, economy, and market, try to sell in upward. If you're 40 years old and you have a business and your industry's in an up market, sell. I don't care. I'm going to say it again. If you're 40 or older, because you may never see an up market again. And it's a lot easier to get rid of these pigs you own in up markets. They're almost not impossible, that's an exaggeration, but they're fucking tough to get rid of down markets. And I've been on both ends of that. And I'd rather be early. I'd rather be pre-ejaculation than no fucking ejaculation. Not always great for the partner, but what are you shaking your head about? Okay. Sellers and their representatives invariably present financial projections having more entertainment value than educational value, as Warren would say. I got sent a deal last night. I looked at it because I wanted to have a laugh before I went to bed. After I put you guys with the movie. I don't know, and I just sent an email back to Thumb. Ask him what he's smoking. If it's not addictive, you can buy some of it. I don't understand. Some of these things that, and I get sent a lot of deals. 99.9% are all dog shit. But except for the entertainment value, I get a few laughs. And on link fuck, just because I link fuck you doesn't mean I want to do business with you, kids. Please. I'm just being polite. It's a mercy fuck. You understand what a mercy fuck is? I'm giving you a mercy fuck. Don't send me your shit. I don't want it. I don't need it. And I have no inclination to read it. So, and then they send me these links and a tab. Oh, God. It's unbelievable. Okay. 7, start, buy a business, build it, puff it up, sell the business, repeat the process, and you will make a lot of money. There's no other legal way which does not rely upon luck. And the young kids in the room can do it 6, 7 times. And the middle age can do it 2 or 3, and even the oldest git in the room can do it a couple. And I've turned old gits into transaction junkies because when they find out, God damn, is this easy? You know, and I spent 18 years or 31 years or whatever the fuck, and you make as much money on one trick, one turn, and you go, God damn, this is fun, as Sally would say. This is fun, and it is fun. And you know, like I was saying to Eric, and I told you, you know, I love the one I'm with. You know, doesn't matter to me what industry I'm in. And I'm forever more an oil guy, though. That's what everybody thinks of me, because that's where I more or less made my mark. But I've done, you know, deals across the board. Okay. Startup, cash out, repeat. Startup, cash out, repeat. And serious buyer will undertake their own valuation. Everybody's going to has their own value, but if they're not willing to go along the parameters, except for the anomalies, like I mentioned, pharmaceuticals, etc., you can buy businesses forever, 3 to 6 times EBITDA. I mean, you just can. The real bricks and mortar, boring shit, 3, and more of the sexy 6. Although you might not think it's sexy. Okay, and that's the program. It's pretty simple. Step 1 through 7. The operative there is repeat the process. Summary, you know, is create wealth in the tens or hundreds of millions, starting to buy a business, build it up, sell it, float it, or franchise it. And, you know, it's quite simple. Because that's what I want to see you doing. Snorting at the trough. You know? And then you take those billions and you go save the world. And then you go hug all those fucking trees. And you go and you save us from the global warming, but after, not before. And you know, Warren and Bill and all these guys, myself included. I mean, we made our money. Now we're doing some good stuff. But we made our money first, and then we're doing our good stuff later. And whether we're trying to buy our way into heaven or not, that's not the point. No. Just in case there is a heaven, you know, it's the point is that we have the ability. Because what I've taught you this week is all about giving you more choices in life. And the YouTubers, the same thing. They give them more choices. And I get a lot of positive response from the kids on YouTube that have been, you remember, 99.9% of all the kids I've never met. I don't know. They've utilized this, and all this stuff is free on the website, and they're using it. But now, for the next 12 months, I'm going to have 1 foot up your ass and 1 foot on your neck. And you will see how much more, considerably more effective you're going to be. You will, I mean, even the dipshits in the room are going to see how considerably more effective you're going to be because you've never been really accountable before. And for those of you that have organizations, you utilize these steps, these procedures, these processes with your employees. They're not going to love you. No. In some cases, they'll hate you, but they'll be more effective. Okay. Any questions? Yes, sir.
What's the story behind the mosque?
Which mosque? Oh, that one? There are people that, you know, like I told you the story about the Pope and Monsignor. One of my goals the year before last, in addition to jumping from space, was to be part of an exorcism. And Manila, or the Philippines, is the leading place for exorcisms on the planet. And 2 of the priests that are the leading exorcism guys is one really old guy, who's about 80 years old, and one young guy. And I wanted to be participate in an exorcism. Now, for those of you that saw The Exorcist, there's a guy in there that's saying, he's praying from the Bible, and while the priest is doing that shit. Okay, all the people in an exorcism don't have to be a priest. Okay, there's one or two in every exorcism that is reading shit from the Bible, as fast as they can, while the priests are doing their day. I was going to be that guy reading. Okay, and and I wanted to because it's one of do something that scares you, right? Well, not much fucking scares me, but going heads up with the devil if he's there, I got no problem with that, none whatsoever. I went to seminary in south of Manila to meet the guys, the priests, and they said, first of all, they did everything humanly possible to talk me out of it. They introduced me to a couple of priests that used to be the guys that said the prayers, and they didn't look right. They just didn't look right. And they tried to explain to me that, Mr. Peña, you don't want to do this. This is not something, that you want to do. And but anyway, I still wanted to do it. And so my senior guy, the old guy, the young guy didn't want to have me in his deal. He didn't want me to have his deal. But the old guy, more or less acquiesced. I think I beat him down because he's old. But then he went on a fucking sabbatical to the Vatican for a year. That year's up this July. Okay, to celebrate his 60th year as a priest. 60th year. Short of him not dying on me, this summer I should be involved in an exorcism. So, but anyway, so when since I'm going to see him eyeball to eyeball more or less, I said I should. So the first thing that Sally and I went to a masquerade ball. So I went as the devil, and some of the people, rightly or wrongly, thought that maybe I was, or some derivative thereof. But that's where this mask came from. But I am going to be involved in an exorcism, and we're not going to YouTube. We're not going to iPhone it. But we'll see. It should be interesting. Should be interesting. But those are the kinds of things for me to stretch myself. Jump out of space. And I all the way down like Baumgartner. Fuck yous, you cunts! That's what I'm gonna yell. And do an exorcism, and I can't think of anything else really. I've tried just about everything known to man, but you'll think you're jumping from some of the stuff you're going to start doing. You'll think you're jumping out of space, or you'll think that you're going heads up with the devil, but you're not. And so I'm looking forward to that. And assuming that I know I'm going to survive, if I come back like the other, I might be ending my seminar career a little earlier than I thought, but the two guys that I met really look fucking beat up. And the young priest, who's only about 45, looks 60, 65. He looks old. He looks old. And all the sisters and the nuns and everybody, or the Mother Superior, they say it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Well, anyway, that's what I'm planning. That's what the mask thing is for. But I'm not that concerned. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Thanks, YouTube. Good night.